Hey everybody, how you doing today? This is Chuck with Everything Attachments this time. It's Friday right now. It's a little quiet. The factory works 4 10-hour shifts, so luckily we get a little peace and quiet to show you these awesome landscape rakes and scrape blades. This is our version 3 landscape rake here we've been making forever. It's category 1 or 2 and quick hitch acceptable. You can see the bushing right here. It's got the step pins for the Cat 1 or the Cat 2. If you want to walk around here, this is our starting point right here for this landscape rake. This is what we rate 35 to 80 horsepower. It does have a fixed frame up here, so you cannot offset it. This is a angle only option landscape rake. It's a very nice piece at the end of the day. You can see all these holes here. This is all hard ox, just so you don't waller at your holes when you're angling them constantly. Very nice. You've got these pins here. These do have chains on them. That way you can't lose them. When you pull this out, you're not going to lose it because it stays with you. So you can pull it out, adjust it, put it right back in. This tine bar here is a 3/8 thick tine bar. There's been a lot of design over the years of this. This is our patented. It's got a 3-degree bend right here in the center. That way your tines, basically, they don't touch up here at the top. So it's got a lot of spring effect when you're out working it. This is as good of a tine as you can find that we've seen. It's an Italian brand tine. Extremely heavy duty. You can see here these plates on this the end of this index tube here. They've got 4 holes in them. So if you want to, we can bolt them on here, or of course you can buy them later. We can add these gauge wheels. So you can see these gauge wheels. They've got a bunch of bushings in here. Very nice design to be able to bolt on. You don't have to weld them on. You can buy these later. It's a little bit more expensive, like I said. We got to add the freight on top of it. Or, like I said, you can buy them now and we can add them on for you. Extremely heavy duty tail wheel. I'm getting old myself, and this is so if you want to, you can pin them up. You can put them in the hole, pin them up, keep them out of the way. If you're going to be getting close to your trees or if you're going to be getting close to trees or whatever it is, or if you're just using your grapple and you want to stay a little bit more low profile, you just pin them up. But when you're using them, obviously, you'll have them in this position here. You can adjust them with a simple turnbuckle, get your height correct, and then when you're using your gauge wheels, that's where the floating hitch or the floating top link option up there comes in real handy. Really nice gauge wheel. You can see these tubes. You can see these tubes here. We do all of this in-house. This is a 2x3 1/4-inch tube with the 1 7/16 solid shaft going through it. Very extremely heavy duty, 3/8 thick plates here we're doing in-house. The cheaper Indian ones that we used to sell here always end up getting bent on brush cutters and whatnot, so we thought we'd make them better. This rake right here, like I was saying, that is a angle only. You can upgrade the landscape rake if you want to angle and offset. You can see the hitch plate has a bunch of holes for your, like, I think they're 10-degree or 15-degree increment adjustments. And then you can just simply pull this pin. It's got a chain as well. You can angle it and offset it. That way, if you want to swing it out about 2 feet, you can do just that and get it over to one side of your tractor. This plate, 3/8 thick, hard ox as well, just like on the other one. You can see on these landscape rakes, they've all got nice kickstands. Don't forget to pin them up when you pick it up, because people always forget we got to sell them a kickstand or give them one for free. But you can look here. A lot of the other companies out there, this is what separates the men from the boys here. And I know Ted's tore these up in the past. I'm just going to show them these. You can come around here probably. So, long time ago, these were not on our rakes or blades, these clevises here. This is keeping a ton of extra work off of this 3/4-inch solid cold roll pin here. If you don't have these and you go to work in this thing all the time like I want you to, you're going to end up bending this pin, and then guess what? You got to cut it out. You're not going to get it out, cut it out, bend it somehow straight and get it back out, and you're not going to have a good day. So we ended up putting these clevises here on both sides. That way it's taking all the torque here of these things working constantly to keep the pin straight. We haven't had any problems since we've done this. A lot of other manufacturers aren't going to go to these links to keep everything as nice as we do. So this is a manual angle and offset, and this is our brand new landscape rake over here that has taken a ton of designing to get exactly right. If you order any hydraulic option at all, you get this updated tube here, which is a good bit longer than you can see these tubes to be able to get the hydraulics on them right. And then when you also get this wicked looking index plate here that is also 3/8 thick. So you can order these with one hydraulic option. You can order all four, which would be the angle, the offset. If it was a blade, it would have tilt. And then you can do a hydraulic single gauge wheel, or you can still do the manual dual gauge wheels on the side. It's a very nice option. We've gone a lot of work to get this hydraulics right. When you order these landscape rakes, they come manual or hydraulic, right? Each hydraulic option, I'd have to double check. I think they're $255. You can add them now, you can add them later. These also come with the pins to use them manual or hydraulic. They do not have the chains welded to them, of course. That way, if you're using this one hydraulic, you don't want this pin just dangling around and being in your way, so you will have to keep up with these. But it's a very nice feature that if you're ever gonna go the hydraulic route on any of these options, to go ahead and upgrade now. You cannot upgrade these models to the hydraulics. There's just way too many parts that are different. Trying to keep these as affordable as possible. We just left a lot of the nicer features off of the manual ones that you don't need if they're not hydraulic. So this is our very new version 3 hydraulic landscape rake or scrape blade like Ted just showed you. You can drop this pin out. This is a 2-inch solid cold roll shaft that we put in the mill, and then we drill it and tap it. And then you just grab a 3/4 inch wrench or a 19mm wrench, undo that bolt there, and you can slide the shaft out and put a scrape blade in just as easy. It's a very nice combination here. Here at Everything Attachments, we want to build you products that are going to last you and your kids a lifetime. And we don't cheapen out, and we're trying to build everything as tough as we can. If you need anything else, you just give us a call. We'll be glad to talk to you over the phone.